What's up, third grade? Don't you like how I sing? I know, I shouldn't do that. But I'm buying time while I switch my screens and start sharing because this technology thing is hard. So that's why I sing. All right. So we are still working on multiplication. And I know yesterday was a lot. So I'm going to try to make things easier today. Aren't you excited? Yes. Okay, so yesterday we did skip counting and we learned that while skip counting is very time consuming and that we should make sure we do extra math every single day so that we don't have to do the skip counting, it is still a strategy that you can use, that if you're ever stuck, you can skip count. Now, we also learned that we can build arrays as long as they are super pretty, and that we make sure that when I mean that they're super pretty, they got to be neat, so that we don't mess up our circles. Does that hurt our hand because we're having to draw so many circles? Yes, yes it does. But we can handle it because we're awesome. We learned arrays. We learned repeated addition. We learned equal groups, okay? The next one that we are going to learn is on a number line, making jumps on a number line. So it won't be as bad. So y'all should be excited. Here's how it works. But we need to go through our vocabulary. I'm so sorry. Let's go through our vocabulary. Remember, multiplication, equal groups. It's joining together of equal groups. So it's the same as addition, but addition is unequal groups. So we are joining numbers, we are joining equal groups together to find a product. We have our factors. We join them to find our product. The answer to a multiplication problem is a product, okay? You're gonna hear me say that a lot. So that's what we're gonna do with number lines. So, and get excited because number lines are a bit easier. I know, okay. So I'm gonna cover them up so that we don't get too overwhelmed. So the first thing that you do when looking at a number line is you can see that they are equal jumps, okay? The first thing you have to identify is what you are counting by, okay? So here I have 0, 3, 6, 9. That's what my arrows are hitting. 0, 3, 6, and 9. So what are we counting by? We're counting by our 3s, okay? So I just figured out we're counting by 3s. Well, how many jumps did I make? I made 1, 2, 3. 3 jumps. So I'm jumping 3 times, and my last jump was made to 9. So my product is 9. Not too bad, right? Let's look at another one. First thing you do, figure out what you're counting by. So you're figuring out where each arrow stops. So we're at 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So what am I counting by? Counting by 2s. So look, I just found my first piece. Now, let's see how many jumps I'm making, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I made 12 jumps, so times 12. And what was that last number I landed on? 24. So 2 times 12 is 24. Not too bad, right? We can handle this, we got this. Okay. Last one. What's the first thing we do? We figure out what we are counting by. So We are at 0, then we hit 5, we then hit 10, and then 15. So what are we counting by? 5s. We are counting by 5s. Now let's see how many jumps I made. 1, 2, 3. So 5 times 3. And what is the very last jump I made? 15. So 5 times 3 equals 15. It is important to make sure that those are the steps that you make. You figure out what you're counting by, okay? You figure out what numbers we're hitting. Then you count your jumps. Always figure out what you're counting by first. See, that wasn't too bad. That was a shorter lesson. I know you're looking down at your YouTube link saying, how long is this lady gonna go? That wasn't too bad. So you're gonna do a few practices with just skip counting, or not skip counting, I'm so sorry, with using a number line, all right? Get started.